Esoteric Meme Breakdown, episode 75, Man. This is based on the existential-leaning man, horse, or sometimes cow meme. There, the horse gazes off into the ocean thinking about its own existence and solvable inter-horse conflict. If only the other horses would take the same amount of time to learn about the world that this horse has already done. It knows the solutions to all the world's problems, but also knows these solutions don't come easy, especially when other horses choose to stay ignorant and perpetuate solvable issues. Here, we see one such solution to a sanitary and an environmental problem in the form of the quote-unquote infinity hand towel. However, close-minded thinking and laziness drove the so-called closed-loop dispenser to near extinction. Now visible only to those who appreciate its greatness, its ghost haunts the earth and laments its unfair, fabriced demise. The cloth towel dispenser isn't actually a 6-foot loop of towel, but a 100-foot-long towel, with the used section getting rolled up and not reused until it's laundered. It's always fresh. Some people might say, but it was gross and janitors would just put the roll back in without washing it. That is easier said than done, because the used towel roll would not plop right back into the fresh dispenser slot. It would need to be precisely re-rolled anyway, which a lazy janitor is not going to do. The more likely issue was that people would use way too much and it would reach the end of the roll before Syntax could put a new one in and take the used one. But then again, people can use way too many paper towels and run out of those too. In either case, you're drying your hands on your pants. The lifetime use of one of these cloth rolls is around 175 launderings, which, according to Hubesh, now part of Syntax, is equivalent to 30,000 paper towels. That's a lot of paper saved. But with the advent of energy-efficient air dryers, institutions have to think critically about the choice between a cloth system or an air system, with the pragmatic choice often being the air dryer. But perhaps the final nail in their coffin was the string of child deaths in Canada involving kids voluntarily hanging from the dispensers, either as part of a blackout game or for other reasons. That's just bad publicity for the cloth machines, however well-intentioned and environmentally friendly they are. So whether from unpopularity stemming from ignorance or from being blown away by air dryers, the cloth towel dispenser is a relic of the past. Have we made progress, or is it simply only mere change? Keep an open mind, indulge your curiosity, and let me know if you've ever thought about just kind of walking into the ocean like Godzilla, never to be seen until the next century when you come back to see what kind of hand-drying technology people have dispensed next.